my god, y'all. Yo, I'm gonna die with this role.
งานพี่เลี้ยงให้เด็กกับโป
For a brat. For real.
ให้ลองน้องไม่ใช่เหรอเสือก
Yeah, they really don't have a good relationship. This is scary. Y'all, he doesn't know what to do. Him smiling, y'all.
当做我毕生志。现在仍是。
Hello. So, it has been absolutely ages since The Summer I Turned Pretty has, you know, I don't know if this is the last, I don't know if this is the last, like, what am I trying to say? I don't know if this is the last season or what, but let's just honestly watch this, because I'm honestly really curious to see how this is gonna look and how we're gonna, like, obviously this trailer is gonna show probably a lot of different things, and we'll be able to see, like, what really happens. I know that I'm pretty sure this is a book series or something. I have not read the book, so I'm pretty much like, you know, but I'm under the thing of, like, I absolutely loved the first guy. I forgot his name, but the first guy she was with, I really actually liked him, but he deserves better than her, to be honest. What was his name? Noah, Zach, something like, I don't know what his name was, but he was great. Like, I loved him. He just deserves better than her, because she was, like, still liking other people, you know. And then the fact that she likes two brothers is kind of crazy anyway. But, like, for me, my favorite out of the brothers anyway is Jeremiah, but I also feel like she should not be with anybody, you know what I mean? I feel like she should be single for a while, because she just keeps on switching brothers. She keeps on, like, switching who she likes and everything. And I know that in the last, like, scene of the last thing, she chose Jeremiah, and it's like, and I was honestly, I was so happy, because Conrad keeps on, like, changing his mind, and, like, he keeps on, like, you know, doing weird things. And, like, I know that people who are like Conrad shipper people are gonna be really irritated if they see this reaction, but, like, I'm telling you, like, he's such a mess. Like, I know that Jeremiah is also a mess, and I'm not, you know, both of these two are such a mess, but Billy is also a mess as well. Like, I feel like this whole like, none of these characters are really, like, amazing, you know what I mean? They're all a mess. And I just really feel like the people that have read the things, you know, read books or whatever, they'll obviously have people, they'll have, like, the one that is the end game or whatever. I'm assuming it's Conrad, but I don't know. But I think it is. But I really don't want her to end up with Conrad, just because I feel like in the end, I feel like she should probably end up by herself. Like, I can't lie. I feel like she really needs to end up by herself. Because she's never really been just kind of, like, alone. Like, she kind of was throughout her life until, you know, she found the other guy, and then everybody else was trying to get her too, and then, you know, she was with a lot of different people. Like, I don't know, I just kind of feel weird about everything, you know. I don't know. Let's just watch it and see what I think anyway. She's really pretty as well. Lowly Young, right? She's really pretty.
First loves are important.
Yeah, so her first love was Conrad, obviously.
As last.
Ooh! And then her and Jeremiah was so cute, y'all. I can't even lie.
In love?
Once.
Jeremiah is so pretty as well. Oh, these two! Yeah, I forgot about those two becoming a...
Ellie.
I loved him in a way that you can only really do the first time around. But that's the past. Jeremiah, he's my future.
They're so cute, y'all.
This is the way it's supposed to be.
Oh my god, the glasses, y'all.
The one.
My mom believed anyone
Oh, the funeral.
anyone who loved you.
We're getting married.
Oh,
I'm sorry, what?
Did you know about this? No.
Belly, honey, you two aren't ready for a commitment like this. You're talking about a lifetime.
Though I want to be with Belly for a lifetime. I can commit to that, easy.
That is how I know you aren't ready.
Is everything okay?
How are we supposed to do this without both of our moms?
We'll figure it out.
oh my god.
I got you.
She lose her mum as well.
You and Jeremiah are really lucky. You get to spend the rest of your life with a guy that you love. Not a lot of people can say that.
When I'm with Jer, everything is easier. But everywhere I go, there's a memory of Conrad.
You just seem like you got everything figured out. Your life in California, your career, you're just all grown up.
Oh my god, he's a
Yeah,
doctor.
you've changed a lot too.
Or nurse. I don't know. It's gonna be so messy, y'all.
What do you expect to happen? You're just gonna drive off into the sunset with her? She's gonna blow up her whole life just because you suddenly remember she exists?
Yeah. I mean, he can't ruin this
See
whole
the way
thing.
he looks at you.
He doesn't matter. This is you and me.
It has to mean something, though. We keep coming back to each other.
Oh.
That it feels like it's never really over.
Oh. Oh, this song on here is kind of honestly everything.
Life's too short not to spend it with the person that you love.
Final season, yeah, July. Oh wow, July 16th. Bro, I'm telling you right now. Okay, so what it looks like is gonna happen, right, is they're gonna be kind of happy and then Conrad's gonna come out of nowhere, you know, back to, I don't know if they're gonna do like a time jump kind of thing where like it's, you know, because obviously he's like a doctor or whatever now, that takes ages to actually be a doctor. So I don't know if I actually can't remember if he was doing any stuff for being a doctor, but I feel like he was too depressed to do anything. So I'm pretty sure in the other seasons he really wasn't doing much in that kind of way, but like maybe so I'm assuming they have to do like a kind of time skip at some point, right? And they're kind of living a happy life, you know, they want to get married, they are actually in love, right? And then we have like the thing of like Conrad comes back, she you know, obviously she would still love him, and even if the love has like changed, you know, even if it's gone to like a family kind of love, you know, or if it's actually like a love still, but I feel like she definitely at that point would love Jeremiah more. Now I wonder what's gonna happen with like all this stuff. I feel like they're gonna probably do it a different way to the book. Maybe if Conrad is the end game, that's gonna be such a mess. And obviously Jeremiah punching him in the face probably is all stemming from the fact that like the way he looks at Belly as well, and the way like, oh yeah, this is gonna be an actual mess, I can't lie. And this show has been a mess from the second it started, you know what I mean? This show has been a mess from the very beginning. So, you know, this is gonna go actually insane. Like we already know this is gonna go insane. We know. Let me read the comments because I'm very interested. It's the end of junior year of college and Belly's looking forward to another summer in Cousins. Ah, wait, so okay, wait. Okay, wait. But there are a lot of scenes where her and Conrad are just kind of together as well, right? So it's kind of messy. Like, I kind of hate the fact that she's alone with him quite a few times. Like, because, like, if you are dating somebody, you kind of, I mean, obviously she can hang out with him. But I mean, like, in terms of, like, the fact that the way they were hanging out was very kind of, like, I don't know, it kind of felt romantic kind of in a way. I just feel like it's going to be such a mess. I don't know how to... I don't know how to feel. Okay, yeah, so somebody said in the book she ended up with Conrad. So I don't know if that's going to happen, or if she is going to end up with Jer by the end, or if she's going to end up by herself, because I honestly don't want her to end up with Conrad. Like, that would be such a mess. Like, because to be honest, it really just feels like she's just going back and forth between them, and it just shows that even in the end, even if she actually did marry Conrad, right? Like, I'm pretty sure there was a scene in the last season as well, where Jeremiah kind of essentially gave up, but like the way he was talking to Conrad, right, he was telling him essentially that, you know, Belly loves him, like Belly loves Conrad, right? That's what he was like saying to him. He was like trying to make him go and like confess, because he obviously Jeremiah knew that Conrad still liked her, but like Conrad ended up not actually doing that. Like he ended up like backing out essentially. So Jeremiah obviously was the one that Belly chose. But it's like, it's such a mess, because like if you really think about it, like they both obviously love Belly, and Belly just kind of goes to whoever is there in that moment, and it's just such a mess. Like I really do feel like she should be by herself. Like there's so many reasons why she should be alone, and I feel like this like it's just, you know, because all three of these people technically, they all need some kind of therapy, you know what I mean, in reality. Like they all need to go to separate therapy, or even a therapy where they all three go together, I don't even know, but like they need to go to therapy for real, and they need actual help, they really do. And then maybe they'll actually be able to come back together in like 10 years or something, but there's actually no way this is going to be a healthy thing for any of them anyway. Such a mess. But yeah, the costumes and the makeup department, everything is amazing. It all looks so good. Like it honestly looks amazing. Taylor and Steven, yeah, that's their names. I literally forgot what their names were, but yeah, Taylor and Steven, are they not I thought they were already together by the end of the season 2, but I guess they weren't. Maybe, I don't know, I thought they were. I guess maybe they break up again, I don't know. Bruh, not somebody saying they could sacrifice them for Belly and Conrad to end up together. That's insane. I love that Taylor is team Jeremiah and Steven is team Conrad. Honestly, that's so funny, because like, yo, I kind of love the fact that they were on different teams as well. I forgot about that too. Yeah, they did such a good I think they did such a good idea with doing that. They didn't just make, you know, one of them like they didn't just make it like team Conrad or team Jeremiah. They did both of them being both, you know what I mean. That's cool. That's kind of awesome. See, I'm very curious actually, if you are team Conrad, can you tell me why actually? Because I'm very curious, like the stuff that he's done to Belly and stuff, like how would you be team Conrad, you know what I mean? I would assume most people who are team Conrad would have read the books, right? If I'm right. But if you are team Conrad and you haven't read the books, can you tell me why you are? Because like from everything I've seen, like I've seen both seasons, right? Obviously they were ages ago, so I don't fully remember everything, but from what I remember of the show, like he didn't really treat her well, and then even when he was kind of with her in parts, after a while he treated her badly again, and then it's like it kept on going like that, and that's why she ended up going to Jeremiah at different times as well. So it's just honestly kind of a mess, you know, if you really think about it. It's kind of like she was trying to make Conrad jealous by going for the brother, right? Which is kind of terrible as well. Like, as I say, like Belly is not a good character, she's not a good like person in general, but then again, none of them really are. Like honestly, I think the best person was the first guy that she dated. Like he was the best person, like he was so nice. At least I think he was the first person that she dated, but like the first person that she was with here, right? I forgot his name. I know what he looks like as well. That's the annoying part. Like I remember what he looked like, but I just don't know what his name was. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, people be really going crazy over the fact that like oh wait, I know that there was like the crash thing, but Steven was the one in the crash, or Steven was the one in the hospital bed or something like that, right? Is Steven gonna die? He better not, y'all. He better not. I honestly do like Steven, even though he was a mess in some of the scenes that he's had. Have you ever been in love and Conrad were playing once? Got my toes curling. Bruh, that's crazy. Yeah, a lot of people are team Conrad on this YouTube thingy. Oh, Daylight and Red. Yeah, I think in some of the other things it was also Taylor Swift, right? That I don't know if it was in the trailer or if it was in the actual show, but yeah, we had like songs from her as well in this show. Okay, I'm actually so tired of Belly not being able to choose between the brothers. At this point, I don't care who she is with, but she either has to be with Jeremiah fully or give up and just be with Conrad. I need season 3 now, and Taylor and Steven need to be together. I don't care. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, I feel like there's so many people that obviously are just like on their teams, right? And you know, that's fine to be on your team. But I honestly really just feel like she needs to stop going back and forth. Like, I really do need her to just be fully committed to one person, you know what I mean? Like, either what they need to do is they need to move, and then they need to like never see Conrad again, you know what I mean? Like, that's the vibe. Or they need to, like, you know, somehow, I don't know, because like first love, you know, it doesn't always work out, and you know, obviously in this case Conrad and her did not work out, but Jeremiah and her, they obviously love each other, and like they're the ones that are in a relationship right now. Like, Conrad had his chance. Like, Jeremiah, as I said, like Jeremiah literally told Conrad to tell her, right, in the last, I think it was in the last episode of the last season, right? Like, he was basically telling him, he was basically like, Jeremiah was literally giving up himself, you know, he was giving up because like he knew that like Conrad and her liked each other, right? Especially like, and he didn't want like Conrad to be unhappy and stuff. I actually really want to find that scene. I don't know if it would be on YouTube, because obviously this is Prime, it's like on it's on Prime, so I don't really know if it would be on YouTube, but like there was that scene, it freaking broke my heart, because it's like, you know, he was really like telling him, you know, you should definitely tell her the truth, and then if she, you know, wants to be with you, she'll be with you, and then if she wants to be with me, she'll be with me, you know. He was like ready to be let down, essentially. So he let them have the night or whatever, right? And then it ended up like he didn't tell her the truth, and he ended up, you know, they ended up being together. Like, I'm pretty sure he like came back and he had like food for them or something, because I'm pretty sure he got out of the car and then she ran towards him, right? I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But I know a lot of people that reacted to the show as well, they were like Team Conrad, and they hated Jeremiah, or like they like, even in that scene, I feel like a lot of people watched that scene who were Team Conrad, and they absolutely still hated Jeremiah, which makes no sense, because that was a scene where he was literally giving Conrad the chance, you know what I mean? He was literally giving Conrad the opportunity to like actually tell her and then be with her, but he like just didn't do it. Like, it just makes no sense. And I kind of also hate Belly in the fact that like she kind of broke these two brothers, essentially. I don't really know, I don't remember a time where they actually looked any close. Like, maybe as like children, right? I think as children they were close, but since Belly has like, you know, since they've been like grown up, and like since Jeremiah and Conrad kind of knew that each other liked her and stuff like that, like I feel like they've been such a mess, and I kind of just want the brothers to kind of be on good terms again. So if the only way to do that is to have Belly not be with any of them, then I'd prefer that, you know what I mean? Because I really would, like, I can't lie, I really just, I like the fact that the mum is gone, like they have nobody else, they literally have each other. Obviously they have like the family that they've kind of been given, you know, from the world, you know, they've been given like Belly's mum, you know, the bestie, Steven, and kind of Taylor, even though Taylor is obviously the other one's the Belly's friend, but like she's still there, you know. They have a few other adults, I don't really remember who, but like they have a few other people, you know, that they have. But like still, you know, it's still such a mess. Like, I feel like they need each other at some points, you know. I really feel like they actually need to be brothers again, you know. And if this was like a real thing, like I would really be telling Belly to like get the fuck away from them, and like you know, if I actually, let me think about this, because like I actually feel like there's so many ways you can take this, because like obviously we know she's gonna probably end up choosing somebody. She's gonna end up by herself, or she's gonna like end up like, I don't even know, but like I do really think that she should at least, like, if they do a time jump, right, I feel like she should be by herself for a while. Maybe like they do a time jump, like it's 4 years later or something. I feel like they should have it where she just meets one of them at some point, and then she realizes this is a person I love, you know what I mean? I don't know, but like I just feel like they need a time jump to like establish more stuff, you know? I really do feel like they need a good time jump to like show that this is how long it's been, and like she's still, you know, I don't know. I feel like this is such a mess, and I feel like anyway, yeah, I'm very curious. Tell me, no hate in the comments as well, like please don't be hating in the comments. I just really want to see what people's like teams are, you know what I mean? If you are team Belly, what was that one called, like Belly be by herself one, I forgot what the name is, but like there was like one where people were saying like Belly to be by herself ones, but I forgot what team that would be. Like it was definitely a name, no date Belly or something, I don't really remember, but whichever one it was back when season 2 came out, so I don't actually remember the name of it. But like there's obviously Team Jeremiah, which I technically am, but I also just want Belly to be by herself, to be honest. Like if I had to choose out of the two of them, I would choose Jeremiah, you know what I mean? He's the one that I technically would be with as well, so I don't know. But like, yeah, Conrad, I don't know, like I'm just saying, like I just don't like Conrad as much. As I say, he put her through a lot more. Like I feel like Jeremiah went through a lot as well, but he went through a lot more. Like Conrad was the one putting Belly through stuff, and then Belly was putting Jeremiah through stuff, and then Belly kept still going back to Conrad, and then Jeremiah kept still going back to Belly, you know what I mean? Like it was such a mess. I feel like they really did be using each other a lot, like these people. I feel like they really need the therapy, that's what I think. So that's my main point, I would say. But yeah, just tell me what your ship is, tell me what your thoughts are, tell me, don't leave any book spoilers, to be honest, please, because like there's a few things I already kind of know. Obviously, like Conrad, like they just spoiled that it might be Conrad that ends up with her. I hope not, because I don't want that to be a thing. Like, yeah, that's it. With Prime Video, do the videos all come out at once, or is it like one every like week or every day or whatever? Because that'll be really irritating if they don't all come out at once. You know, with like Netflix, with like Stranger Things, they're doing it in 3 parts. It's gonna be so irritating, y'all. Anyway, yeah, goodbye. Please tell me your thoughts anyway.
That was a lot of like nonsense.
Can but be kidding.